Hi everyone, welcome back to The Whole Truth. So I was getting my daily dose of Tucker Carlson Depravity today. Wasn't seeking it out, but I was watching Officer Tatum and it came up, so I want to discuss it, specifically this comment.
Roll the clip.
Charlie Kirk was murdered.
Yeah.
And he was not murdered for his opinions on transgenderism, obviously. He was, I believe, and most people who knew him well, as I did, and was friends with him as I was, believe he was most likely murdered for his evolving views on Israel. So
Notice how he sneaks in the word obviously, sort of nonchalantly. Like, obviously, the person who is now facing the death penalty is innocent. Obviously, the whole criminal justice system in our country must be completely corrupt to the core. Obviously, his Charlie Kirk's wife and those around him who are pursuing this prosecution of Tyler Robinson are completely either oblivious and stupid to what actually happened or are actively trying to cover it up. Obviously, he's such a good friend that he must have this knowledge that would completely exonerate Tyler Robinson, but he's choosing not to come forward with it. I guess he doesn't really care if an innocent person, according to him, is going to be facing the death penalty. I mean, that is the logical conclusion of what he means by obviously. That Tyler Robinson is a patsy and he's going to be facing the death penalty, and it's obvious to Tucker Carlson, but he's not going to be bothered to actually provide any evidence to the defense or anything of that nature. And it's so depraved that in the same sentence that he's really trying to exonerate the person who's likely the culprit for Charlie Kirk's murder, he says that he was very close to Charlie Kirk. And of course, it's Israel that is really behind it because of his evolving views on it, Charlie Kirk's evolving views on Israel. So, never mind that all of Charlie Kirk's public pronouncements are really favorable toward Israel. His evolving views, which only Tucker and a few others were aware of, was actually the cause of his assassination. The obvious question is, if Israel was going to assassinate somebody like Charlie Kirk, who, again, by all accounts in public was very pro-Israel, just because his views were evolving, according to Tucker, why would they not actually assassinate somebody who is demonizing Israel every single second of their life with all of their being, such as Tucker Carlson or Candace Owens? So I think it's just disgusting to, in the same breath, claim that someone is your friend, imply that that person's wife is in on a cover-up, and then try to put words and thoughts in this person's mouth, in your dead friend's mouth, who cannot stand up for himself and explain his own views, and say that his views on Israel were evolving. Just so happens to coincide with Tucker's views, right? Obviously, this is a cover-up, and obviously Tyler Robinson is just a patsy who's going to get the death penalty. I mean, obviously, everyone knows it. What a sick, depraved person Tucker Carlson is. You look at him and he oozes evil. And I think that, he insinuated that he thinks Trump is the Antichrist. Of course, he walked it back and just completely lied and said that he didn't do that. But it's on film that he did. I think Tucker Carlson is much. I'm not Christian, so I don't necessarily believe there is an Antichrist. But if there was one, I'd say Tucker Carlson fits the bill much more than Trump ever would. What a sick person.